Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be playing Call of Duty Mobile. It's right early. I'm going to try to get to Legendary. Yeah, it's a crazy journey to get to Legendary, bro. So, without wasting your time, like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. For part 2, 1 like. Only one. I need this.
In the first match, I decided to go to Overgrown to try and get some snowboards because they will be useful for us for some later transportation. As soon as I landed, I decided, you know what, let me get as much resources as I possibly can because I'm going to need them later in the game. After walking around these houses and picking up resources, I saw a player outside and decided to take him out swiftly because I'm going to need to take him out swiftly. Now I'm playing this game with my two friends who are obviously bad at the game, so I need to be in top shape in order to kill enemies to make sure that I secure a kill for me and my friends. After walking around for a bit, I discovered a buy station and I decided to get a few things that I needed from that. Those things being the self-revive and the class driver. These are very, very useful in the end game. I ran all the way to Heat to get a helicopter to pick up all my friends and gather them up so that we can secure this win, so that we could be together whenever we face an enemy. However, before our gracious, beautiful joyride with my friends, I decided to pick a fight that I shouldn't have, and I paid the ultimate price for it. Actually, the one who paid the price for it was my friend, who literally stood there and got hit.
3.
As I stood there watching my friend die, I knew I had to rescue him no matter what. Even though there were consequences to it, I knew that to win this game we all needed to be the four of us, and I could not let another teammate or friend die. After seeing that there were people still nearby, I decided to stay on the high ground to make sure that I didn't die. The thing is, this match I decided to play with friends rather than good teammates, so that meant I was the strongest one here and I could not afford to die. I needed to take all of my friends' dog tags to make sure that we all stayed alive until the end game so that we could help each other in the end game. I was selflessly doing this for them rather than for myself because I wanted my friends to have a good time. After scanning my teammates' dog tags, I was ambushed by enemies, and I need to take them down instantly before they all came for me. After re-gearing and making sure I had everything, I decided to go back out there and kill all my enemies. Luckily, that was a great idea because I had time to put on my armor and reload my guns so that I could kill that player fast. I decided I couldn't take this anymore since my teammates were really bad and I needed good guns, so I decided to go and get an airdrop to protect myself from any type of danger that might be coming for me. After successfully picking up the airdrop, I decided to not pick up Blue's dog tags because it was absolutely useless and did not communicate with my entire squad. However, I decided I should pick up my other teammates who were my friends since they also needed me a lot, since they were all noobs and had trash phones and trash internet. As you can see, my teammate is dying while I am trying to get an airdrop, but I couldn't focus on him. Rather, I needed to focus on myself because I needed to kill this player right here. Luckily, I was able to kill him with exceptional ease and was able to get the airdrop I was talking about.
Our vehicle is about to explode.
As you could hear in the background, my friends were arguing. Why were they arguing? Because they always do that. Noobs always argue with each other. I don't know why, you ask them. After going to a nearby shop to buy some things because I have a lot of money, I decided to take someone down because I had too much money to carry. It was honestly weighing me down. After trying to help my friends gear up after he died and came back with the dog tags, something terrible happened because my friends are waiting me back. 3v3 situation, and being the leader that I am, I told us all to work together. But these boneheads didn't want to listen to me, and they went their separate ways, and something bad happened, as usual. I ran up the mountain to try and get some high ground, and my friends were getting killed by one enemy. One enemy, they were getting killed by one guy that I took out myself. But, okay. And then I made a mistake by sending my stealth chopper the wrong way. And I got into a 2v1 situation. But that was fine. I could take this honestly. But there was a dog chasing me the entire time. So I had to act quick. I used my superpowers. And I didn't know how to use them. This is my first time. This is the first time in the update. So I decided, you know what? Grow some balls. Let's take this guy out. So I decided to go and try and find him. Boom. Down. Eliminated. Take that one out. Look at this. Get killed. They got me. Nowhere else to go. Decide, you know what? Let me try and use the self-revive kit. You know, just to not die. Because I could not afford to die. But guess what? This guy started throwing bombs and threw me down again. And then he started shooting me from the door. Two guys. He decided to help his friend first and then try and kill me.
The match is about to start. Time for the mission. Get ready.
Started, boys. Second game, we decided to land on Pipeline. Pipeline is not one of the most traffic places on the map. It's actually one of the less traffic places at the right time if you choose it. So me and my teammates come here for gear. It's not a bad place for gear, but it's not the best either. After getting some well-needed gear, my teammate decided to get shot and was gonna get killed. Luckily, I was really close by him, so I decided to take his enemy out if I could see him. And he was just in front of my eyes. Tricky guy, good at hiding, but not good at running.
Changing mag, cover me. Enemy eliminated.
Now, after killing that guy and reviving my teammate, I decided we needed some more loot. So I called all of my friends to my secret hideout, my Batman cave. I decided to bring them here to get some more loot. This place can have some crazy things. Before, last year, 2025, when we had kinetic armor, this place was the hotspot. You could get so many kinetic armor here. You could get at least 2, which was insane back then. But after hearing some bullets and gunshots, I decided, you know what, let me get a few kills in. I already had 1 kill, and I need to get more 3 in. And these are some free meat. Down. Down again. Now I had 3 meat down on the floor, and I only needed to take them down. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Took them all 3 down. My teammates were mad in the chat. Ha! They couldn't do nothing about it, bruh. After my crazy kill spree, I decided to have a victory dance. Having fun, showing off to my friends how cool I was. After running around, having fun, doing dances, and having all this tomfoolery, my friend decided to shoot himself with a rocket on some suicide type you know, but not literally, bro. But anyways, he shot himself with a rocket, and now he's down and I needed to help him. But more on serious stuff, we needed to get geared ASAP because we were one of the most less geared teams on the game. So So, realizing that we were undergeared, me and my friends got to buying some stuff, but got distracted with a few kills along the way.
Enemy down. Engaging the enemy.
But then after these good kills, we got into a little bit of a pickle with a good player.
Reloading. Enemy vehicle nearly done. Enemy vehicle is nearly done. Changing mag, cover me. Fire sale. I'm down. Yeah. Get on mine. Still return to the battle.
My teammate, who was very quick thinking, took my dog tags and decided to scan them for me. I decided to immediately land on an airdrop trying to get some resources before I could get out of there. I decided to ditch the pistol and get the shotgun instead because that would be way more useful in a fight, and I decided to get the rocket and a heavy armor carrier. I went up to high ground to try and use this rocket on some people who were down below. After endlessly shooting, I got no one and decided to go down, but that's when I got the last kill.
Keep fighting.
With that win, I was a step closer to my dream of becoming legendary once again. And then we won another match, which was very boring, but I guess a win is a win. I was once again a step closer to my goal. And then we played another game, which I got ruthlessly hunted by this crazy dude, bro. And my teammate, who was legendary, got hunted down too by some other dudes and also got killed. Now, this game was a few days later, and I decided to play alone, solo mission. I wanted to see if I could get to legendary by myself. As usual, I landed in Overgrown, because that's the place where you need to be. Gear, sometimes snowboards, 1 or 2, and you have other places that have snowboards around you. Very helpful. Watch iFerg if you don't believe me. After clearing up that town, bro, I decided to go to the shop to go and buy some stuff because I honestly needed to buy some shit, but I didn't have enough money, so I ran up to go and get some from Heat. After ransacking Heat and forgetting to buy some stuff, I decided to go with my teammates and go and get some shit because we were actually kind of poor. After jumping out of the helicopter first, I knew I had to be the first one to get that airdrop because I wanted to be the one to finish and win this.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Seeing that I was getting shot at, I knew my only escape was the helicopter, but I saw that it was getting shot down, but I had no choice. I either had to run the other way or get to that Arsenal airdrop as soon as I possibly could and be the first one there. I decided to take the chance. If I died here, I died. If I didn't get that Arsenal airdrop, I would die as well. So I needed to get it as soon as I possibly could.
Trap deployed. Might be some good supplies this
I'm in the middle of watching this and I'm wondering, how did I have the balls to use a helicopter that was on 1%? And how did I use a helicopter that was on 1% and did not die? Like, I'm actually watching this. I recorded this video today. I was playing this game today. And then I saw this and I was like, bro, how? I was in shock.
The airdrop is coming.
I was just driving, right? And then I see that thing on the floor. And I'm like, what did I just see on the floor, right? It looked purple. I go to pick it up and it's a heavy plate carrier. I need to use these roads more often. What do you mean there's a heavy plate carrier on the road, on the side of the road that looks like a pebble? If I missed that, I would have been cooked. Bro, this is the equivalent of floor loot in primary school, bro. It's insane. But yeah, enough chit chat. I get my DLQ33, which is like the best BR gun, because it uses this flash thingy that flashes your enemy for like 1 second and then they start tripping out. So we keep going.
The safe zone is collapsing. Trap deployed.
And not even a minute after I got my guns, I get shot by a rocket.
Incoming RPG. Our vehicles explode.
Fun times in Call of Duty, eh? And then I slowly get killed. Then they take my shit and now I'm dead. I would love to say that I have very terrible teammates, but these niggas pulled through and now they're dying and they need my saving. So the hero makes a heroic comeback, baby. Come on, we're gonna get those guys back into business. They are all dying. I had to make a comeback.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Airdrop has been delivered.
I decided to wait it out on top of this mountain until there were no enemies at all. And then after a while of waiting, I made my move. Slid down in the most coolest way ever, like a freaking super human whatever. Picked up the dog tags, revived my teammates, like the crazy person I am, bro. I was getting them into the end game. But then I got greedy and it had a massive payback on myself. First of all, I was lagging a bit and I wanted some loot. So I started taking every single loot I could get and used a smoke bomb. Smoke bomb was a good and a bad idea. Good idea because if there were people close to me, I could shoot. I could hide. Bad idea because if there were people far away, they could see my location very easily. After my last time being greedy, I went back there again. And now I made a huge mistake.
Safe zone number 2.
Skill chip ready for upgrade.
Then I got more greedy. I saw someone and I decided, you know what, let me go for a kill. But this was another big mistake. I saw that guy and started shooting at him, seeing that he had a car, which was very bad since he could bump into me anytime, and he did exactly that. He hit me. That was fine, but I didn't realize that I only had one teammate. Number 2 was dying and number 4 left. So if any team came, it was cooked, and a team definitely came. Boom, right in front of me. Got one down, but I didn't look behind me. I didn't move enough. Got hit, dead. Now I'm down. Number 3 can't help me. Number 3 is also gonna die. Game over. That, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of the video. I spent like 2 hours editing this video, bro. I spent like a lot of time editing video here. So I would like for you to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and follow if you want part 2. Part 2 will be the follow-up season, right? When I show you where I kept on going, but I wasn't legendary yet. So I didn't reach legendary. But part 3 will be the part where I reach legendary. So let's get this video to at least one like. At least one. One. And then I'll post a video. If y'all don't get this one to one like, I will not post a part 2. I'll go straight to the legendary one. Peace out. I love you all. Oh, and read your Bible. I know you don't read your Bible. Follow the Almighty Yahuwah. That's his name, not God.